This is legitimately an emergency video that I'm putting out right now. I just got a question from somebody about the best budget metal detector, and they pointed me in the direction of a few videos that were put out recently that I think are completely wrong because these people never metal detected before. Now, I don't fish, but if I was going to invest in equipment, I would ask a fisherman.
Oh my god, that makes perfect sense.
Just listen to this and read the comments because my audience knows metal detecting.
Disclaimer, hold on to your seat right now. Metal Detecting NYC is not responsible if you need to seek medical attention after watching this sacrilege.
We spent 30 hours of hands-on testing over an entire month with metal detectors to determine that the GARRETT ACE 250 is the best metal detector.
Well, clearly you didn't try very hard.
We recommend it for its reliability, comfortable ergonomics, high-quality LCD screen, and wide variety of modes. Here's a list of the top 3 best metal detectors. Number 1, GARRETT ACE 250. Number 2, the Bounty Hunter Tracker 4. And coming in third, the Bounty Hunter Gold Digger.
100,000 views for this misinformation.
So, how did we test? First and foremost, we scattered coins, jewelry, and other metallic relics in the sand to see how well each detector could find them.
Dry sand is one of the easiest testing scenarios. Ask any metal detectorist, it is not uncommon to go down 18 plus inches on a target in the dry sand. The problem is, what if you take that metal detector to the wet? GARRETT ACE 250? Oh, it's not going to work. It's not made for wet sand.
Then, we recorded how well each detector could separate treasure from trash using soda tabs.
I don't know what they're getting at with the soda tabs, but no matter what detector that you have, they consistently ring up as a mid-tone. And if you don't dig mid-tones or tones that are on the middle of the scale of any metal detector that gives you a target ID, you're not going to get gold. But I have no credibility with that. No, listen to the channel that has exactly one metal detecting video.
We tested their ability to test depth, burying items 4 to 6 inches in the ground. Finally, we tested how well each detector found underwater items.
No, you didn't. That's a flat-out lie. Let's go on a field trip. I own the GARRETT ACE 250. Let's see. Oh, there it is. The GARRETT ACE 250. Let's see how this works. Oops. In the wet sand of the beach. You know, people ask me, why don't I sell my metal detectors? Well, it's for teachable moments like this. That's why. Yeah, this is gonna go well. Let's do it. I didn't even bother to bring my beach scoop. What you will get is false readings from this detector. These are not all signals. Hear all that beeping? Might hear the wind. But it's like, oh, there's signals everywhere. This is the most haunted beach in New York. This is Jones Beach. What you are seeing is called falsing. It happens when a metal detector gets thrown off by the salt. And when there's like beeping everywhere, it's like crying wolf. You know, the user of the detector is not going to know if it's a real signal or one that's a false.
Scoring at the top of our charts in all of our tests, the GARRETT ACE 250 was an easy choice for best metal detector.
No. Just no.
Though it is the most expensive unit that we tested, it easily found all the items we buried both at a max depth of 6 inches as well as underwater.
No, it didn't. It definitely didn't.
Because we spent a lot of time walking around with the GARRETT,
It's what you call tourism.
we cannot overstate how wonderful its ergonomics were.
If you're defining ergonomics as not digging many signals, well, yes, the ergonomics are going to be better.
Unlike some of the other machines we tested, the GARRETT's sturdy build, foam padding, and Velcro strap made it a breeze to use. Plus, it has a features-packed LCD screen with components that stood out from other detectors. For example, it has a feature that tells you how far in the ground each item is buried.
My God, I think they deserve the Nobel Prize.
Another reason we loved the Garrett, it was the best at finding gold in our tests.
This video has nice music and nice editing. It is complete nonsense.
If you plan to use a detector for more than the occasional coin shooting, this may be the detector for you.
Okay, enough of that video. You can watch it in its entirety. I think if you type in best metal detector or best budget metal detector, unfortunately that's going to be your #1 result. But we're getting to the climax of this video. I metal detect. If you don't believe that, I've got a few hundred videos on my channel that prove it. I own 17 detectors now, with an 18th coming in the mail. I metal detect on saltwater beaches and in parks, on fields, on farms, you name it, I have dug holes there. Now, here's the thing. Other than this video, I challenge you to find a recent metal detecting video from the year 2022 or, give or take a year, and find somebody that is actually using a Garrett Ace as their featured detector. I titled this video the Best Budget Metal Detector, and I'm going to define that as being in the $250 range. I have swung detectors that are less. It's night and day compared to the detector that I am going to recommend as the best value metal detector out there. Don't get seduced by the bounty hunter. For the price point of $250. $250 might sound like a lot of money, but you really need a little bit of foresight with that, because you're going to be digging up items that have value. It could just be common coins. Those add up. And if you use a detector that is rechargeable, you're going to save yourself a lot of money. So think about it. You get one of the detectors that are in the $100 price range. I've never seen one that is rechargeable at that price point. If you use it every day, you're going to need to buy a lot of batteries, and it'll get you back to that $250 price point. And the detector that I'm recommending is fully rechargeable. And that means that there is zero cost to run it. And I mean, we're not trying to turn anybody into business people as metal detectorists. It's a great hobby for rest and relaxation and fun. You never know what you're going to dig up. But your endeavor becomes profitable after you find $250 worth of items. And that can happen in one shot. You find a gold ring, you just paid off your detector. But the fun of it is digging up coins. It will be paid back in no time. So take my suggestion and get this detector. My choice for the best budget metal detector in the year 2022 is the Nocta Macro Simplex. Do I own one? Well, I sure do, and I have several videos where I have used this bad boy. And I'm going to link to one right here that I go into depth on the features of the Nocta Macro Simplex. Now, I want to be absolutely crystal clear with you. Do I think that the Simplex is the best metal detector on the market in 2022? No, I don't. I think that it is actually one of the best, to tell you the truth. And I think that it is by far the best value on the market. But I think as of right now, at this moment, I use the Minelab Equinox 600, and I kind of wish that I got the 800, to tell you the truth. So I would advise 800, but 2022 is a interesting year in that you have Nocta coming out with its rival, the Legend, which is a simultaneous multi-frequency detector, just like the Minelab Equinox, and XP just brought out the Deus 2. So that remains to be seen as the year progresses, and we're going to try to answer that here. But for anybody who is starting metal detecting, just starting your vocabulary of being a metal detectorist, you don't need to know about simultaneous multi-frequency yet. You need a detector that is going to get you hooked. I'm confident that the Nocta Macro Simplex is going to do just that. It is made by a company that is really innovative. One of my favorite things about it is it's got a light right on the back of the box right here. So if you detect at night, you could turn on the light and you could detect away. I can say with absolute confidence and total sincerity, without being paid by anybody whatsoever, this is my choice for the best value metal detector in 2022. If you buy one, you will not regret it. You will not say to yourself, I wish I got another one. For the $250 price point, it absolutely obliterates everything else that is on the market. So this is a bit personal. Their video, which I think was completely wrong and really not done by metal detectorists, got 882 likes. Can we beat that, please, for the sake of my sanity? It's going to push the right information out if you don't mind hitting that. But anyway, as always, I thank you for watching, and we'll be back with more content, so be sure to hit that subscribe button. Thanks, everybody.